Today we came to the Amazing Grace Children's Home in the south of Johannesburg. We're here for a Mandela Month initiative by the JB Max alumni. This is their way of plowing back. This is their way of giving back, because the trust itself has given so much to them. And they wanted to give something back to the community.
It isn't just a day about having fun, it's about what we leave behind. And we're leaving behind trees that won't only feed this generation but the next. And then we have books that won't only educate this generation but the next. So I think it grasps every aspect of it, the belonging aspect, the nurturing aspect, the one that leaves behind hope.
I started in 1986, 87, seeing children from the street. I started to cook from the street, bringing them food, and as the need of children grew. 2003, someone came to tell me that what I'm doing in Malelane, it can be very great. It's got a land where I can go and help, and it's closer to former settlement. 2004, I then came here. Then I started this. These rooms that you see, they were stables. So I have to convert the stables to rooms. Since I came 2004 here, I'm still here. I started with 98 children. To that 98 children, there are children that they finished university, they're married, they work, they've got their own homes.
We are here as part of the family of Amazing Grace, and we believe God, it's a prophetic move since Mom Grace started years back, a lonely woman, and uNkulunkulu wamsebenzisa to be a mother to the nations, and uNkulunkulu wenza ukuthi even through the challenges that she's been through in the years, bese thina siyeza sihlanganyela naye to work together in a reformation movement to reform and begin a new thing in what God had already established, the Amazing Grace.
Amazing Grace, when I got here, I was a shy person, you know. I was little, so my mother died and I was depressed at the time. But the family atmosphere here, you know, made me the person that I am today. I started schooling this side. You know, Mom Grace always emphasizes that education is very important. She always tells us that she can't give us everything, but we can make our own lives better. You know, we go to school, you know, the only thing that she can give us is a place to stay and food to eat. And then it's our decision, it's our choice actually, whether we want to go to school or not. So here, this place, it's sort of like it's a place of progress.
I like the fact that there's no boundaries, and by no boundaries, you are not made felt that this is not your home. I mean, I only just came in this year, and already I feel a part of this home. It makes it special to me because even when I'm going through my own personal things, now I have a mother, a grandmother, Mom Grace, who I can just call up and say, Mama, let's put aside the fact that I want to come and do an event here, but I've got things that I need advice from, and from an older person's perspective. This has also now become home for me.
I'm studying a degree on teaching, you know. I hope like to change the whole like system of education. I believe that there are a lot of things that need to be changed. I hope that one day I can become a minister of education, especially the issue of language. I am majoring in English at the moment, you know. At first, Nami, like I had a problem to express myself in English. So I believe that other black kids, you know, do have that sort of like problem to express themselves. And another issue is that all the subjects are taught in English. So it is important, every South African must know English. Without education, I feel like I wouldn't be the person that I am today. It helps in opening your mind, seeing things that other people cannot see. You know, with education, you are able to sort of like look into the future and tell that this is where I'm going to be. It brings hope to one's life.
So at the end of the day, this is what it's all about. This is about the smiles on their faces and the ability to have this much fun. And it's also about the alumni as well, connecting with all these kids. It's about bringing the kid in you. So on 3 we go, Amazing Grace, ne? 1, 2, 3, go! Amazing Grace!
for me to become a graduate, somebody else had to give me a chance for me to actually go to school, and for that I didn't have to pay back anything, which is the basis of what JB Marks is. So Mina, as an alumni, giving back, it's not even about it's your time. I feel like I'm indebted to giving back to the community.
I do have a message for my brothers and sisters. I always talk to them every day. Like, they see me as a big brother, and then as an example of what education can do to your life. Now I'm sort of like, their mentor, someone that gives them hope. I always push them that education is important, guys. It doesn't matter who you are now. What matters is what you do now. What you do to make sure that your life, your future becomes better.
There's a beginning, a middle, and ending, and somewhere. Yeah.
And then there's a future.
Yeah, man. This guy.